Hello everyone, today let's solve the problem number 168, right? So previously we had discussed, just give me a second, 1 second. So here previously we had discussed this one, or we solved some problems on the greedy approach, right? So we solved some 10 plus problems. So now we'll be solving some problems on the intervals basically, right? So let's start with this particular problem, right? So this one, let's go with the Excel sheet column title, right? So let's see what the question states here. So given an integer, or we have been given a positive integer column number here, right? So we have been given a positive integer column number, and we have to return its Excel column title. Right? See here, for example, they have clearly mentioned here A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, D to 4, E to 5, like that it carries on. Z, it will be 26. We have 26 letters, right? So this is fine. So now this one, see, AA will be 27, AB will be 28, AC will be 29, AD will be 30, like that it carries on, right? So now I hope whatever they want to say, this is completely clear, I think. So now Excel columns from repeated intervals of 26 letters, nothing but from A to Z, represent 1 to 26, right? So Excel columns from repeated intervals of 26 letters from A to Z represents this one, 1 to 26. So we convert the number into those 26 sized intervals, right? So we have to output the title string as it appears in the Excel. What we need to do, we have to output the title string as it appears in Excel, right? So now the first step is, let's go with the approach, nothing but so let's go with the, this one. As I've said, so this is the interval space problem, right? So first, so we will consider this one. Just give me a second. Let's go with the example part first. See here, column number 1, so we have to get A, output A. Column number 2B, 28, sorry, we have to get AB. See here, 28 AA, AB, AC, this one 27, 28, 29, like that, right? So column number 701, so we have to get ZY, ZY, right? So the this one, right? So output. So this is fine, man, right? So they have given the constraints here, column number greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. This is fine, man. Now let's discuss the approach followed by the complexities, and then let's write the code. So let's go with the approach now. So first what we will do, let's consider the first example here, column number this one as 1, right? So let's go with this one. So first one here, approach, so this is basically intervals problem, right? So first this one is Excel intervals. So first here as Excel intervals. So columns are groups of size 26, right? Columns are groups of size 26, right? So 1 to 26 basically. We know this from the question, right? So 1 to 26, nothing but in simple terms it is from A to Z, right? So sorry, this one is from A to Z, right? So we know this one, right? So 27, this one will be 1 to 26 A to Z. 27 to 52, it will be from AA to AZ, like that it moves on, right? So this is fine. Now we have the idea. So what we need to do here, the second step here, just pay attention here. So we have to convert to zero based interval, right? So we have to convert to zero based interval by doing n equals column number minus 1. N equals, so we have to convert this one to the, again, this one zero based interval by doing n equals column number, I'll just write Cn minus 1, column number minus 1. So intervals become this one, it starts from 0 to 25 rather than from 1 to 26. So it will be this one, 0 to 25, right? This is clear. This is because this is zero based indexing, don't get confused. So intervals become 0 to 25, mapping directly to A to Z. A will map to 0, B will be mapping to 1, so last Z will map to 25, right? So AA starts from 26 and so on, right? So now this is fine, I believe. So for column number equals 1, n equals 1 minus 1, that is nothing but the 0, right? So for column number 1, so we have been given the input column number 1 here, right? For the column number 1, so n equals 1 minus 1, right? So 1 minus 1, accordingly with the this one zero based indexing, it will be 0. 0, what we have mapped to here, this one A, right? So 0 we have mapped this one to A. So we will be going with remainder equals n modulo 26, right? So this one will be, we can just go with remainder equals n modulo 26, right here, simple one, n modulo 26, that is equivalent to basically 0, right? So n is nothing but the, we got 0 here, 0 modulo 26 is nothing but the 0, right? So this 0 value maps to A, right? So 0A 1B, right, as we are going with the indexing. So this one 0 maps to A here. Simple, very simple, right? Since 0 maps to A here, so what we will do, we will append A, right? So we will append A, then we will go with n equals n by 26, right? So then we will go with n equals n by 26. This is fine. N equals n by 26, that is equivalent to 0 again, right? N equals n by 26, that is equivalent to the 0. So loop stops here, right? So then what we will do, we will reverse, right? So if built reversed, so this will result in A. So this will result in the A, right? So the output that we got here as A, right? So the output that we got here as A, which is equivalent to the output that they have mentioned for the example 1 within the question, right? As we are completely familiar with the this one, what do we call, approach. Just give me a second. Yeah, the output that we have got here is A, which is equivalent to the output that they have mentioned for the example 1. Now our approach works absolutely correct. As we are completely familiar with the approach, let's do one thing. Let's quickly discuss the complexities part. So what will be the time complexity here? So the time complexity would be big O of K. Just remember this one. The time complexity would be big O of K, where K is nothing but the number of letters in the result, right? So the number of letters that is present in the result, right? So equivalently, it is equivalent to big of log 26, right? Log 26 along with the column number, right? Because each loop extracts one letter, right, within the code. So you'll get it when we write the code, no worries. So in simple terms, we can just write it on this way, big of K, right? So the time complexity would lead to big O of K. So this is fine. What would be the space complexity here? Space complexity would be big of K as well. So why it is big of K? This one, what do we call? This one for the output string, right? So it will be big of K for the output string plus big of one extra temporary space for the variables. So overall time space complexity would lead to big of K as well. So the time complexity and the space complexity for the code that we'll be writing in the future would be big of K and big of K respectively, right? So now as we are completely familiar with the approach and the this one, what do we call, complexities, we are good to write the code. Let's start writing the code. First step here, so we'll be going with the string builder just to collect the characters, meaning so we will append this one in the reverse order. Just remember this one. So I'll just go with string builder SB. Let me assign this one. Let's create the instance of it. New string builder. So this is fine. Now let's go with while loop here. This one while column number. Let me copy this one while column number. So this one is greater than 0, then we have to move to 0 based interval, right? So this makes the remainder this one 0 to 25 map to A to Z respectively, right? So we are going with a 0 based interval as we had discussed on the approach. So 0 will be mapped to A, 1 will be mapped to B, this one 2 will be mapped to C, and so on, right? So this is fine, I believe. So while column number greater than 0, then we have to decrement the column number, right? So I'll just go with, let me copy here this one, minus. So this is fine. So let's go with the current interval index 0 to 25 that determines the this one letter for this particular position, meaning so I'll just go with here, just give me a second, and this one column number modulo 26. So this is fine, man. Now let's do one thing. So let's map the remainder 0 to A, 1 to B, 25 to Z, so on, right? So I can just write it on this way in the form of code. Char ch that is equal to, so I'll just convert this one to the char here. This one, let me write within the string this one A plus let me pass the remainder rem I have considered, right? So this is fine. We are just computing the letter here, right? So simple. Now we have to append the letter, right? Nothing but here we have to build the title from the least significant to most, right? I can just write it in this way, string builder dot append. So what we need to append here, this one character ch, right? So this is fine. So we are just appending in the reverse order. We have to shift to the next higher digit by dividing by 26, right? So this one will be column number equals column number by 26, right? So this one column number equals column number by 26. This is fine, man. We are almost done with the code. We we are left with only one step meaning, so we have to reverse the collected characters to get the correct left to right order and return, right? So I'll just go with return here, string builder dot reverse, so this is also fine, dot to string, so this is also fine, right? So we are done with this part. So let me format the code once and let me hit the run button. So here you can clearly see the sample test cases are getting passed. So let me hit the submit button quickly. Yep, you can clearly see here all the test cases are getting passed. Means the code works absolutely correct on this case, right? So the code works absolutely correct on this case, right? I hope the solution part is completely clear along with the approach and the complexities. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.